Hello, hi. So, I'm Paul from SET English, and in this video we're going to talk about empathy. Recently, a few of our students were asking us about empathy and can we learn some empathetic phrases for real life. And it was a bit of a head scratcher. It was a bit tricky for us to think about. So we decided to put this little video together and give you our ideas on what we think about empathy. And although it can be a bit different in OET and in real life, there are definitely things that we can cross over between them. So before we get started, don't forget you can sign up to our free video course just below there. If you just click the link, you can get signed up with us. And please do like and subscribe. That would be great. Okay, so let's talk about empathy. All right, so OET empathy. Well, the thing about OET empathy is that it's actually quite controlled, isn't it? You know, the circumstances are quite controlled and it's not too serious what the situation is. I'll give you a couple of examples, okay? So let's say that you're the nurse and you say to the patient, you seem concerned about having an injection, which is really good. You're eliciting, this is understanding and incorporating patient perspective. So you're picking up cues and eliciting from them, okay? And the patient says, yes, I'm afraid of needles. Okay, right. So what that could possibly result in us saying is a phrase like this. It's quite normal to be worried about needles, but don't worry. Okay, so it's quite normal to be worried about. So you're empathizing. You're saying, look, people have these kinds of problems. It's normal. It's very reassuring. Okay, so that's good. Another example could be something like this. So we will need to keep you in the hospital for at least one more day. Is that okay? And the doctor's asking, all right? The patient says, no, not really. I have to get back and look after my kids. Okay, so how can the doctor respond to that? Well, okay, I completely understand that your priority is your kids. However, now this is a kind of a combination, like so many things in OET. You're not just doing empathy, you're also avoiding immediate rebuttal, okay? And that's a non-judgmental bit of behavior from relationship building, okay? So really nice bit of language. Again, I completely understand, okay? It's like saying that would be my priority as well, but we need to keep you in. All right, so that is sort of OET empathy. But the thing about real life's more serious, isn't it? So you could find yourself doing things like this, confirming a cancer diagnosis, discussing the death of a loved one, or reports of violence or difficult lives. You know, there could be tears, there could be real worries, fear that you're dealing with. So what do we do here? Now, what our student asked us was, can I learn some phrases? And what I thought to myself was, can I just transfer from OET to real life? And I started to think, maybe, yeah, there are some situations, but when they're maybe not as serious. So what I realized was that really, I find it difficult, empathizing when someone's having a really difficult time and communicating with someone when they've had some really bad news. That's not easy. Even in your own language, even in your native language, that's difficult. Some people are more gifted than others. Some people are more considerate and compassionate than others. Some people have just got better skills in their own language than other people do. So the advice that we gave our student, okay, was just this. In all situations, treat them with respect, okay? Treat that situation with respect. Treat that patient with respect. Okay, every situation's different, every person's different, the way that they respond is different. It's important to them, even if you've seen 3 other people in that situation today, it's important for them. Listen, okay, that's a really important part of it. It's their issue, and you're there to hear about how they feel about it, okay? And asking tactful questions in response, okay, being responsive. If you're not sure about what this word tactful means, it means saying things in a way that won't upset somebody. Okay, so being tactful. And then what that brought me to this idea of, well, in what way is OET and real life sort of the same? Okay, well, actually, if you think about it, one of the main mistakes that people make in OET is that they think it's a one-way street, that it's all about them talking. And if you think about it, it's not. It's a two-way street. You should be patient-centered. So listening is good advice in OET as well. Listening actively. Okay, think about information gathering in OET. You're supposed to show that you understand what the patient's telling you. Okay, and you're supposed to be responsive. Show responses. Make the right responses. Be tactful when you're responding. So I think it's almost the same kind of thing in OET as it is in real life. Of course, in real life things are a bit more serious, but ultimately I think that empathy is empathy. And even if you're in real life in very difficult situations or you're in OET, I think the same principles apply. Listen, be respectful, be responsive in a tactful way. Okay, so I hope that was useful. I wish I could just give everyone a list of language for English, but it just doesn't work like that in real life. But for OET, absolutely for sure. Those examples I gave earlier, we've got hundreds of those obviously and lots of different practice. So if you want to find out more about SET, about OET, if you want to do some speaking practice, find out more about empathy, then come and sign up to the free course below and like and subscribe. Okay, see you soon guys. Bye bye.